So imagine designing your home without hiring a designer or flipping through hundreds of pages of catalog or looking through internet. So today we are going to discuss how you can convert your home design ideas into reality faster than ever before. We'll start by using some of the AI tools which are specific for home interior designing. We'll go through them. Then we'll also talk about a very powerful tool which people use to create avatars and really professional, video images and all, how you can leverage that. And then we'll discuss what would be the unconventional approach which nobody talks about. So don't go anywhere and stay all the way to the end. Now, using AI for home designing is like having your own personal home designer who can suggest you many different ideas, different furniture options, different wall color options, and all those kind of things. And without spending, so much money going back and forth with designer, you can come up with your creativity, provide inputs to AI, and it'll generate options, based on your preference. So a lot of these tools are free, or it provides some credits which you can use. So it's good to, try what works for you. And even if you want to use it for a month or two, it doesn't cost that much. So let's dive in. So first tool which we are going to use is the homevisualizer.ai. So in this tool, you can upload image, provide prompts, and it'll provide you some of the home design options. So I've already signed in. You can sign in using Google. Let's get started. First, you'll visit the studio. So here you can, drag and drop image or use some of their sample image. So I have one of the image which I want to use here. Okay. So now this is kind of a, a living room which I want to change. So here you select what it is, it is a living room. And then you have to provide a prompt. So one thing which you should make sure is that, you provide prompt, more detailed prompt or help them in understanding. So here what we'll say is assume that you are an interior designer with 20-year experience and create a modern design for this living room. Now, if you have any suggestions for, maybe wall color or anything else, right, you can add. But let's get started with this. So if you look here, like, it has created this design. And if you compare it with the old design which we had, some of the things which you can notice is it has suggested to add a rug here, then, change that old wooden console into something different, tall curtains near the windows. You can take these inspirations and use it in your own design. Now, next AI designer which we are going to try is this myroomsdesigner.ai. If you look here, this first picture itself is providing, good inspiration to what we are trying to do here. Let's get started and design a room. So we'll click this design room. We are designing a living room and great. It is already providing a lot of option. What I want to do is upload picture of my living room. Let's go there, upload same picture which we did earlier. Now feature which we are going to explore in this tool is mood board design. So you might see that, a lot of interior designer, they provide you kind of a mood board, and the AI generator here is paid, not free of cost. So I'm not analyzing it, but if you want, you can try that also. So now let's look at this. Like, this looks something, which I personally like, and see, like, how we can use it. So it has already provided you some kind of a mood board that, okay, what kind of colors, what kind of sofa, coffee table will go. But if you want, you can search for product and add them. So let's look for colors and okay. So as you see, like, so first let's try maybe different color scheme. So if you want to get an idea of a color, what you can do is, go here. I have one terracotta color in mind. So, you just add that and it'll show around how kind of that color look and feel like. Now there's the sofa. So if you want to have a different kind of sofa, you can just click on it, replace the product. You can search in their catalog or look for something else. So I like this kind of a linen, and yeah, I want to insert this linen here. Okay, so that was only a linen if you get option, but I want to look for a mid-century modern sofa. So I searched it. This one looks great. So, okay. So I can put it here and then, like, create a mood board, okay, like how different things will look and feel, and you can use it to make other design decisions. Now let's discuss one of the unconventional approach which I talked about, right? So what you can do is go to Google, and on Google it has this search by image option. So what we can do is upload a file. Here again I'll use same living room which we are trying to design. Okay, and then what you can add is suggest design for this living room, or suggest design ideas. Okay, let's go with suggest design for this living room. So now what happens is that, like, it provides you a kind of a design summary, and then you can use it as a reference. It has also provided some of the visual matches below which can provide you inspiration. But if you look at it, right, all the suggestions which are generated by AI, Google AI, is pretty interesting. What kind of a furniture arrangement you should use, lighting, window treatment, opt for floor length curtain in a light, and whatnot. Area rug, define seating with a large area rug. So these small things, right, you can take these inspiration and use in one of the other design options or the mood board which we selected earlier, and keep refining your design. Now we are going to use Focus, which is a very powerful AI tool, and nowadays you may see people using it to generate AI avatars, AI influencers, a lot of those things you are seeing in market. So we'll see, like, how if we can use this for our interior design purpose. I'll drop a link below how to use, a collab link for Focus. But if you want me to go through details about, how to install this, use it, please drop a comment and I'll share a video for that. So first what we have to do is, like, upload our image. This is image of the living room which we want to edit, and what we want to do is, okay, so let's provide a prompt, like, okay, so prompt which I'm giving is, like, consider yourself as a 20-year experienced interior designer and create a modern living room design, for this picture, and feel free to replace some of the items mentioned in this picture. Now let's click generate and see what happens. It has started its work. Okay, so this is the design which AI has generated for us. The layout is little different from what we provided, but still, like, we can pull some ideas from here, adding a rug, maybe a little modern coffee table, a nice sofa set, better lighting, and those kind of inspirations we can take. Now one more thing which you can do with Focus is you can add details, add input certain things. So if you see here, improve detail option is there, modify content where you can add objects. So let's go and let's try doing that. So first what I'll try to do is, add a rug here. Okay, so for that, what you do is you select the area. Not sure if I'm selecting it perfectly. Okay, so I highlighted the area here, and then I said, okay, add a beige color rug here. Now let's see what it's going to do. Let me remove my old prompt, and now let's hit generate. Okay, now this is the output which we have received. We selected that area and it has provided two options of rugs. So, you can use this to place, furniture, make certain changes, and see how it looks. So I know this tool is exactly not specifically for interior designing, but it can be very helpful. Now, let me quickly give you an idea about, when I mentioned how this tool can be used for AI avatars and all. And if you want to generate a lifestyle kind of photography, right, this is what you do. So, we have highlighted this area, and what we have given a prompt is that, like, create somebody sitting here, a 20-year-old American woman with, certain styles and textures we have provided, and then we hit generate. Now, when we did that, this tool automatically plays this person here. So there are two different options. I mean, you can select the right one. But this is how, like, this tool you can use. You can put a real life person, different kind of furniture, rugs. You can change colors and whatnot. You have huge amount of flexibility, and you can use your imagination to whatever you want. I've created a separate video on Airbnb photography and how this feature can be used in lifestyle photography. So if you want, you can check it out. So I hope you learned something in this video. We talked about different AI related tools and how you can use for interior designing. So if you want me to discuss anything else, then please feel free to leave a comment. And if you want me to cover any other topic or tools related to AI, then I'll be happy to do that. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Thank you.